Okay, Sunday, 7th of June 2026, so Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Privacy will have a premium in the future. And now this is something important to understand with regards to the way the world is going. Privacy will have a premium. It'll be more and more valuable, more and more expensive to have, maintain, create, achieve, you name it. Meaning the world we're going into with regards to surveillance technology and pressures to be online and the way the world operates online in some fashion with different social medias, to not be on those platforms risks being exiled in some fashion, socially exiled, or create suspicion, but at the same time creates a premium for you with regards to your privacy. As in, there's a nice barrier, you're not online, you're more invisible, but at the same time it's going to be harder and harder not to be online. It's going to be harder and harder not to be tracked. It's going to be harder and harder to maintain the same level of privacy that people in 2006 or 1996 just took for granted or didn't even think about. It was one of those hygienic needs. It was just assumed that these things, or these phones, and who knows what other devices are out there in the world listening, reporting back, and you never know who or via what apps and companies and governments out there are or have a portfolio of you, or understanding of you, a mental map of you and your personality, we could say. And to avoid these things happening is going to be more and more expensive. I mean, right here, for example, I have Faraday pouches. Certain devices go inside them and there's no internet connection. They're totally disconnected. Nothing in or out. And that level of privacy would have been standard or normal or just meh 20 or so 30 years ago. But nowadays you have to actively get these devices so as to actively ensure mechanically things are disconnected. What does that say? Not to mention nowadays where facial recognition and AI and robotics, where that's going to go in the next 10, 20, 30 or so years. Because understand that 30 years from now, today's technology in these fields will look primitive, they'll look like the caveman ages compared to what will be standard and normal 30 years from now. So privacy has a premium. It's getting more and more expensive to maintain a certain level of privacy that was taken for granted in the past. But that doesn't take away from the validity of having privacy in general. We could say that as technology gets more complicated, comprehensive or advanced, sure, but as more things, as the interconnectedness of the world, Internet of Things, as everything goes online, the more online something is, with the more functionality and features it has, photos, phone calls, pictures, etc., the more we have to assume it is, to put it bluntly, spying on us. The more sources of information it can take, audio, pictures, etc., location, speed, and it's connected to the internet, more sensors it has, the more it's spying on you. You have to assume so. And then on top of that, you can go deeper into, like I said earlier, who is behind the different apps, who is behind the websites. Because you could say, as a general rule of thumb, anything that's connected to the Chinese government is without a doubt spying on you in some fashion. No question, because every single app that's Chinese owned has connections to the Chinese government, and that's going to be collecting data on you in some fashion. And I did a video as well 2 years ago, I guess now, I really can't remember, a year and a half ago, that whatever you put, whatever you do, whatever you say, you have to assume will be used against you in some fashion in the future. Assume it will be used against you. No matter what you say, do, post, record and beyond, it will be used against you. Yes. The more features something has and the more it's connected to the internet, the more it could be spying on you. Yes. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, showing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow.